Greetings of the day. In previous video, I was completed bitwise operators and conditional statements. In this video, I am going to start loops. Okay. In Python, we are going to discuss only for loop and while loop. There is no do while loop as in C programming language and Java programming language. Okay. But in for loop, we have some more advantages. Okay, so it makes our code much more in a simple way. Okay, I'm going to see okay, what is meant by loop. Okay, I'll going to discuss. Okay, I'm going to discuss this topic also. Okay, so loop is nothing but if I'm going to execute any statement, for suppose I want to print a statement hello world or hello Lakshman or hello Python or something, any name. So multiple times we are going to perform the particular task multiple times, then so repeatedly. So that reason we are going to use loops. Okay, so nothing but loops are nothing but iterative statements. Another name for loops are nothing but iterative statements. Okay, and for loop, and in this session I am going to discuss about for loop and while loop. Okay, while loop. So in editor, I'll explain much more in a clarity way. Okay, and much more in a clarity way. I'm going to create one more. Wait a minute. I'll try to explain in Notepad. Then examples. I'll going to the. Okay, loops are nothing but iterative statements. Statements. Okay. So in this session, I'm going to discuss about for loop and while loop. Okay. So both loops are same for same purpose only. We have some I mean we have some differences. Okay. So if we want to execute a task, okay, until the condition satisfied, okay, then we will prefer for while loop. Okay, then we will prefer for while loop. Okay, I'll explain the scenario also. See, if I want to count the numbers, I mean for suppose I'm going to see, I'm going to discuss 12,000, 12,009. Okay, 12,009 rupees. So what's the length? 1 2 3, the length is 4. Sorry, 5. Okay. uh, see, can we calculate this length using in for loop? So it make much more difficult. See, by using in while loop only until the condition satisfied. Okay, uh, until the condition satisfy, we are going to iterate the loop. Okay, and we'll count the digits. And then after that, after condition fail, it comes out of the loop. After the condition fail, it comes out of the loop. Then we are going to execute the rest statements. So whereas in for loop, it will be verifying only one condition, then only it will be executed. Whereas in while loop, there will be condition, we are going to execute. Okay, so I'll explain this problem how to do. Don't worry. So meanwhile, I'm going to start for loop. Okay, basic for loop. So I'm going to discuss in C programming language how we will write for int I is equals to 0 and condition I less than 10, then increment, and This is the basic syntax. Okay, in in C programming. Okay, okay, it is in C programming. I'll write printf in C programming. It is in C programming. I'm just see it is syntax. It is valid for in Java also. As of now, I'm just saying it is in. I'm just discussing POP, procedure and oriented programming, and OOP, object oriented programming. So don't worry. I have to discuss classes and objects and four principles of OOPs. Nothing but inheritance, abstractions, and encapsulation and polymorphism, one to many forms. So don't worry, in coming sessions I will cover those topics also. Until what you have to do, you have to practice and learn the concept. See whether Lakshman Bhai is saying and you are listening, don't ever do this. I mean, okay, listening and seeing, okay, but you have to practice. Okay, you have to refer the books, you have to you can there are many books for Python. I think I'll prefer. See, I forgot the name. At the end of the session, I'll going to discuss. Rima Tareja, author name I know, Rima Tareja. So and those kind of books, coding books are very, very attractive and beautiful. You can understand in a efficient way, and you are going to know the topics which are I may forgot, and I'm going to cover all the topics, but in some cases I may forgot some key concepts or some small topics. So whether you can go through it, you can learn those topics from book also, but I'm going to give an clear idea and basic idea and how it the flow. Okay, so don't worry. As of now, I'm discussing. Okay, it is general syntax in C programming. Whereas, see here, what will happen here? Printf in C programming will be executed in how many times? 10 times. 0 to 9. So whereas same program in Python for I in range. For I in range of. Okay, so I'm not going to mention 10 here, 0 here. So automatically here it will be start from 0. So I'm going to mention 10. So as of now, I'm going to discuss the skeleton. So start and where it has to stop. When the loop will be iterate, no, I will be in first iteration 0, in the coming iteration 1, and the coming iteration 2. Okay, and we are going to increment, no, so that increment or updation, so that updation will be here for I in range, start, stop, and updation. Okay, so as of now, this is the skeleton, and you have to mention colon. So after mentioning the colon, when it will be, you have to write the for loop code within this manner only. Okay, so don't ever. Okay, so for suppose print for loop in for loop in for loop in Python. Okay, for loop in Python. So the coming line should be start from the below P. Okay, so it has to start from the P onwards. If you want to execute any, okay, I'm going to say print 2 plus 3. Okay, 2 plus 3. So what it will happen here, after printing the for loop in Python, it will print 2 plus 3. So I'm just saying that you can write the code below, like this. If you are going to write here, here we'll get compile time error. If we write here also, if we write here, no problem. Okay, it will be executed only one time. It was not in the loop. Okay, so as of now, I'm just saying the syntaxes. So I'll show in editor also. Okay, See, for I in range, start and stop and updation. Okay, updation. So as of now, if we want to start loop from the second index, okay, for I in range, from second number 2 onwards, 2, stop at where I want to stop at 10 minutes before 9 will be stopped. So I'm going to stop at 10. And so updation, there is no need. When if we mention increment I plus 2, then keep 2, or either it must be incremented by only one, no need to mention. So you want to mention I plus 2 means it has to be here like this. Okay, so initially it will be 2, then after the next iteration it will be updated as 4, then next iteration 6, the next iteration 8. Okay, and the next iteration, it will be stopped. I mean, okay, it will be 10 and it will be stopped after completion of 10. Okay, so I think it will be won't executed. Okay, 10 less than 10, no, so the program will be won't executed. I mean, it will be terminated, condition was not satisfied. So basically, uh, it plays a crucial role. It is like this 10 line, almost similar to here. Okay, so this is initialization, this is condition, this is updation. Okay, so if you want to iterate the loop in a reverse manner, so for suppose in reverse, okay, for I in range of 10, it will be start from the 10, and I'll keep -1. Why? Because so and up to 0, it has to be executed. So that reason, and I'm going to see it was coming from the reverse, no, so if we keep -1, then it will be decrease. Okay, so it has to be decreased. So this is the reverse order. So basically, this is the skeleton of for loop. Now I'm going to discuss these topics in an online edit. I mean, in our editor. So we'll create one program for loop demo. For loop demo. Wait, I'll keep magnifier. Okay. So I think now it is much more visible. For I in range, it has to start from 1. As of now, you have, I mean, 0, 0 up to 10. So I'm not mentioning 1, you can mention 1 also, no problem. So I'm going to print I, will run the program. So here 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I'll update. So I want to increment by 2, 2, 2, 2. Okay. So now we will check what will be the answer. See, 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay, you got an idea. I think I'll show, I mean, I'm just printing the numbers for your understanding. I'll reverse the loop. 10, I'm going to keep -1. uh, so I want to decrement -1, so I'll keep 0. Okay, I'm going to run this file. See here, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, you got an idea, you got an clarity how the for loop work in this way, and in reverse order and this order. Okay, so we can write as of now I'm commenting this. So for suppose I didn't discuss about a list. If I want to see, I'm having name is equals to Rajesh. I'm giving name is equals to Rajesh for I in name. This is one more example how we can iterate. For I in name, I'm going to print only one character. I mean, one character. So I'm just saying how it will execute. Okay, in C programming, in Java programming, this kind of syntax. Okay, so we can say this it is one type of for each loop. Okay, for each loop in Python. See, Rajesh here. Okay, you got in clarity. If I want to print everything in a single line, wait, I'll show this. This is also will plays a crucial role. See, I'm writing here n is equals to. So I'm not giving any space. If I want to give space, I'll give small space. So I'm getting R space A space J space E space Rajesh. So we'll check. We'll run the program. See how we are getting. Okay, so I mean this is the basic problems in for loop. See, and how the for loop will execute and how the it will be terminated. Okay, uh, so similarly it is not for only names. In coming sessions I'm going to discuss about list and tuple and dictionary and set much more in a clarity way, and I'll show the example. So for as of now I'm going to take small example. Just understand, don't worry. So I'm taking a of okay, it is giving 9 numbers. We'll take 9 numbers for I in a print I. So it will start from 0th index. What here? 0th index 1, 2, I mean 1 index 2 and 3 index, I mean 2 index 3, like that. So I'm going to get numbers 1 to 9 in a line. So the output will be 1, after that 2, and after that 3, and after that 4 up to 9, so on. So I'm going to execute this statement. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. Okay, so I think you got a clarity. You got a good clarity on for I mean how to use for loop. Okay, okay, basically, and this is the I mean how the flow of the for loop. Okay, similarly I'm going to say about while loop. Okay, while I'll create one more file. See, I didn't discuss, I mean I'll discuss here only. We'll get a clarity. See what is the difference? I mean, why for loop? I mean when while loop it will be check the condition initially only, then only it will be executed. Okay, it will be executed. See how here the syntax, basic syntax. While, see, I'm writing here I is equals to 0. I'm going to declare, wait, I comma n is equals to 0 comma 10. Okay, so here I will be initialized with 0 and n will be initialized with see here only I'm getting I was initialized with 0, and how n, and how here n was initialized with 10. Okay, so I'm just saying that how the condition, how the flow will be, I'm just discussing. While I less than n, I less than n, so until I have to print I, so it will be go into the infinite loop, because 0 less than 10 and that condition satisfied and it will be executed. So after completion of execution, I value has to be updated or n has to be updated. Okay, so here I'm going to, as of now I'm incrementing with 1. So see the flow also. See, if you're writing, I'll show the error also. Wait, as of now I'm showing the execution flow. After keeping colon, if after keeping colon, if I'm going to press enter, I mean press enter, it will be, I mean, in a order. We no need to keep any curly braces or anything. Okay, so I'm going to execute. So what will be the output? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We'll get 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so I'm commenting this. So, and what we can write here? While just give a space, condition and the code, or the statements has to be at to execute, to execute. So I mean, I'm just writing in basic manner. So as of now, I mean, I'm saying that while loop will be executed until the condition satisfied, where for loop also will be executed. But I'm going to show in with an example. Whereas it mostly, I mean, no, I mean, it is gonna, it will, we will feel much more difficult while solving in for loop. Okay, I'm going to write the code and I'm going to explain how and what is this. For suppose I'm giving 12. Uh, I'm giving 90230. Okay, 90230. mm, I want to calculate the length. Okay, or I want to reverse the number. I want to reverse the number. So as of now in while loop, I'm going to count. Say clever people what will do, will convert into the string or anything, len of num by using length method. As of now I'm not discussing about this. uh, I'm just showing how to use iterative statements like nothing but while and for. So I'm going to count. Okay, wait. While num greater than 0. See, I want to count. I want to count equal to. I'm initializing count with 0. So c plus equal to 1, and I'm going to decrease the number by 10. I'm just counting the how many digits are there. Okay. Okay, so how many digits are there? I mean 1, I mean 9, 1, 0, 2 and 2, 3 and 3, 4 and 0, 5. So total length is what? 5. So I have to get the output. See, the output is 5. Okay, so the length of the given number is 5. So in for loop also it take much more difficult. I mean, can try if, is it possible or not, just say. So we can reverse a number or a palindrome a number, or while calculating an Armstrong number, so we'll use this kind of approach. Okay, so in coming sessions, I'll give some programs, and before class I'm going to give some programs. I'll mention in the description or anything. I'll give a message. Try to solve it. If not, in coming video I'm going to explain the programs, how to do and what's the approach is. As of now, this is the flow. Okay, I think you got a good clarity on for loop and while loop. Okay, we can update anything. Okay, okay, as of now, this is the I mean, in this class I covered for loop, I mean for loop and while loop. Okay, so in coming class I'll explain examples related to the previous topics also. Okay, thank you.